Major moves are being made like worldwide right now, and nobody has a fucking clue what is going on. What I'm talking about is the new system of money, the new way that money is working. I want you to take everything you know about money as it currently stands, except a few key principles that are universal and timeless. I want you to take what you know and grab it like this, throw that shit out the window because it no longer applies. There is a new financial system that is being built right now. The whole system's being, I wouldn't even say transformed. I'm literally gonna say it's being gutted out, uprooted, thrown out, and a new system is coming in place. Because money, all right, money is transforming into something so different than what it currently is. When you think of money, you think of something physical. Well, what the new system is doing is it is creating a digital representation of this money that is way more mobile. Right now, I can send money to Russia, right? I can hop on a plane and get there before my money settles in whatever bank account I'm sending it to. That's a problem. Now, what most people don't understand what's going on with this. You can ask them what cryptocurrency is and they'll say Bitcoin. Well, if you go a little bit further and ask them what Bitcoin is, how it works, where it began, why it began, if you ask them what DLT or what blockchain is, nobody's going to have any freaking clue what you're talking about. They're going to look at you like a deer in headlights. Now, you don't want to become a dinosaur. And what a dinosaur is somebody that is unwilling to change with the times. Think about that grandpa you have or that uncle that you have that still doesn't have a cell phone like a smartphone, still doesn't have an email, unwilling to change with the times. And then when you actually need to use that or send them something, like you can't do it. So they're literally completely unavailable to you because of that. They have literally isolated themselves from 90% of the world because they refuse to move forward with the times. They're dinosaurs. They're old news. They're going to become extinct because of it. Now, what's happening right now with the whole system of money is most people don't know what's going on. And man, it's crazy. Like, I've never seen anything like this. The information is so readily available. It's literally like smacking people in the face. It's right in front of them and they have no clue what's going on and they think it's fake, right? They think crypto's fake. I'm not talking about like these meme coins. Meme coins like Pepe or you know, these tokens that people are jumping on that are making millionaires, you know, supposedly. These type of cryptos are what gives crypto a bad name. Think of a baseball card, and that's all these things are like, right? A baseball card, its value is derived from how much you and I are willing to pay for it, how popular it is. And a lot of cryptos out there are just like this. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the cryptos that have actual utility. They have like use case. They are financial technology that's going to run the new digital system of money. Now, the new digital system of money is coming. Ask HSBC. That's one of the largest banks in the world. Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, Standard Chartered, PNC, BNY Mellon, largest bank in America. All these banks are on board with it and know it's coming. They're acknowledging it. Largest asset manager in the world, BlackRock, they're acknowledging it. All the major financial institutions, nations all around the world, even the nations, people running the world will all agree that it's happening, right? They're already jumping on board with it. They're just not throwing it through the mainstream media. So forget what your uncle told you about cryptocurrency because it's total bullshit, all right? The real cryptocurrency, like Ripple. Ripple is a company that has a cryptocurrency. It's a financial technology. It's called XRP. And they are at the forefront of all of this transformation that's taken place. If you go to like most of all those banks that I just mentioned, Ripple has either partnerships or is somehow involved with them in helping the change and create this new framework. All right. Ripple just got a license approved in Ireland for being on the list of virtual asset service providers for Ireland. If it wasn't real, why would they be put in a private sector company like Ripple and approving their cryptocurrency XRP, the financial technology? Why would they put it on their list of virtual asset digital money service providers if they're not going to be using that? Let's think of Singapore, the Monetary Authority of Singapore. They have approved XRP for financial use in Singapore. You've got where else? You've got Dubai. All right. they have cleared XRP to be used in Dubai, which is like the hub for cryptocurrency. Now, this stuff is happening on such a larger level around the world. Financial institutions, banks, nations, everybody is on board with this stuff. You need to be on board as well. You are literally hurting yourself and your family by continuing to stay ignorant on what's going on. These are facts. The change is happening. You can choose to be a dinosaur. You can choose to get left behind, or you can jump on and do the smart thing and learn about it, because it's not going away. The way that money moves, like think about this technology. I'm talking to you through this phone. You hear my voice, you see my face, you can see me waving my fingers right here. Like that was once thought of as crazy. Like that's not gonna happen. It's a Jetsons type thing. Well, it's happened and it's normal and it's not even surprise anymore to this day. Don't be left behind like that, because what's happening with money is the same thing. We are going to be able to move money like this information on the internet instantly, okay? We're going to be able to move money around the world, transact around the world, and the settlement's going to happen right away. And being able to tokenize money creates interoperability around the world. It creates an inclusion where people, you don't understand how blessed we are to be able to have a bank account where we can have a debit card or Apple Pay, Tap Pay, where you can send ACH transfers around the world. You can write a check. Think about the people around the world that don't have access in the small remote villages of Africa, where everything they have of value is in their house. And then one day they get ransacked, they get ravaged, they get beat up, they get everything stolen from them. And now they start from ground zero. They do not have the benefits that we have, the blessing that we have of the financial system with banks. What this new system will do is create financial inclusion for those that don't have access. They will be able to have access to money the way that we do on a broader scale, on an international scale. There will be a lot of people that benefit from this. So although you may think that this is bad, this is the mark of the beast, there's going to be a lot of good that comes from it. And instead of sitting here and you know, letting it harm me and not benefit from it, and you know just getting left behind with the new system, like I'm choosing to jump on board and to learn everything that I can about this so that I can benefit with money. Every time there's been a change in the financial system in history, look it up. There's been a group of people with the foresight, with the wherewithal to be able to see what was happening, to be able to learn about it before it happened, and they benefited massively. I'm gonna be a part of that. You don't have to be. You can sit here and BS yourself all day long and pretend that it's not happening, but just because you say it's not happening, that doesn't have any weight, man. Because all the major players in the world, it's very clear. So guys, I hope for those of you that have ears to hear will hear the message that I'm trying to say. For those of you that do not care, I hope that you will open your ears, but I don't care what you have to say. I don't care that XRP's price isn't moving, because I'm not here for the 60 cents XRP. True utilization cannot be realized until the real framework and regulations are in place around the world, and we have yet to see that at this moment in time. The groundwork's being laid. There are countries that have regulations, but internationally on a mass scale that has not happened. So when that happens, it's going to be utilized. And when it is utilized, and the institutional investors and the central banks and the nations are all on board and running on this system and utilizing these financial technologies, it will be at that point. And I can't freaking wait. It'll be at that point that these financial technologies' value is no longer speculative on what we think it's worth. It's going to be actually being used to move money, and the amount of money is in the trillions and trillions, if not quadrillions of dollars. And you just got to think, if there is a limited supply, which there is of XRP, there's only 100 billion of them, and it's actually going to get less and less over time. If there's a limited supply of an asset and the demand rises, what's going to happen to the price? Simple economics. The price is going to go up. Take it for what you will. I hope this helps somebody, man. I hope to God this helps somebody. I want people's lives to be changed. I'm not telling you to go buy it. I'm telling you to look into the information that I'm talking about. Get up with the times. Don't be a dinosaur. Don't get left behind, because the time is now. The time is now, and we have nothing to do but gain from this information, guys. Take it easy.